'Cause you're the apple to my pie. You're the straw to my berry. You're the smoke to my high. And you're the one I wanna marry. 'Cause you're the one me. I want you.
Come on, Wiki.
But I'll catch him in his kennel.
Okay.
Just. What's that all?
Yeah, because you only turn it on when you sleep. Hey, what's up? Hi, how's it going? We have a little bit of running around to do this morning, so we have to kennel poor Zeke Bear. I did, however, yesterday or the day before, I think it was yesterday, find this fan that someone was throwing out, so we snatched it up to see if it would work, so Calvin could have a fan in his room again, because it was much too quiet without a fan in here. Why are your blankets all falling off your bed? There we go. All right, we ready?
Also,
Tell our friends. Tell them.
friends, cause my fan got broken because the toy got in it, so we had to get a new one. Well, I didn't do it, but now I have a new fan.
Not sure how I feel about my outfit today. We'll make it work. Whatever. The tropical storm blew in many leaves. So Daddy's cleaning it all up for us. First stop, Makeman. I feel like we could probably go to Makeman every day and still need something. Hopefully they have like a Makeman equivalent there. Home Depot equivalent. Stop number 2 was the post office where we have no mail.
No mail.
And my necklace is backwards.
Empty box.
Dang it!
Empty.
Waiting on some mail. We stopped and got some coffees and some cash so we can go and pay off the rest of our bed at Yellow Box, and then we need to go by the farmer's market. And you said you need to do it. Oh, and pick up the sticker. A sticker decal.
We could probably do that now. I think she's over outside gate 2.
The one that I picked up?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember where it's at?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You can go over there.
That way we don't have to come back over here.
It'll work. That'll do. You know what I was noticing earlier? Thinking back to high school? How much I've toned down my makeup.
Yeah. It's that crazy makeup back in the day.
You loved it.
Crazy makeup.
Super bright eyeshadow. My favorite was like green, like bright green, and silver and teal. It was amazing. I still
You might have to ask them because they didn't put it in a box or anything. Yeah, it's paid for and everything.
Little mess maker boy. Powdered donut lap. Love you. What's wrong? He still wants to go to Yakiniku. Last night he was pretty upset. He wanted to go to Yakiniku, which is funny because he doesn't eat like Yakiniku when we go to Yakiniku. He gets like a small order of like curry and naan. I mean, Yakiniku is delicious, don't get me wrong, but I don't think he quite understands the whole concept of it. We'll go to Yakiniku again before we leave, I promise. Okay? I love you so much. Love you more. You have a small mouth. You have Uncle Adam's little mouse teeth. You're so cute. I just love your whole face. Look at it. Look at your whole face. It's so cute.
Love you!
Going to make our last bed payment at Yellow Box. Yay! Right before we had left to go back to Washington for a little while, we had bought a bed, and I think we paid for like half of it and then financed the rest of it. We only have payments like once a month, but we're paying it all off this month instead of paying it again next month. We're just doing it all now to get it all taken care of because I don't want to have to deal with it the last couple of weeks we're here. Yes! Paying stuff off, making our way in this world. Yay. Here comes Daddy. Yay, it's paid off. One less bill.
Yeah, one less person we owe money to.
Yeah. Stop number 4, Makeman post office. Stop number 3 was the Ironhorse place. But they leave the deliveries outside in the like a little box, and yeah, no one was there. So then stop number 4 was cars on cars. Stop number 4 was yellow box, and then 5 actually was banana stand. We just got some produce, and now we're headed back to the Ironhorse place.
Battery.
Because they hadn't. Holy corrosion! How's it still working?
Does that thing still start?
Oh my gosh! Yeah, we have to head back to the Ironhorse Screenprinting place because our stuff is done, but it wasn't out there earlier, and I didn't tell Travis that it was just like a house and not like an actual business, so he thought we could just like show up at any time, and yeah, miscommunication. My bad. Back and forth and back and forth. I have to pee.
Back and forth. I have to go pee. That's what you said.
Yeah. We're now on stop number 7. We just dropped Travis off at the shop so he can take the decal we just had made and put it on his cornhole boards that he's making so that they're almost done.
What friends we went at the commissary?
I just told our friends we're at the commissary.
How?
I said we're at stop number 7. It is now time I put away these groceries. Luckily, we're getting down to the end of our time here, which means I didn't buy a whole lot of groceries, mostly just fridge and freezer stuff. Our pantry is still completely full and we don't need any more of that stuff. Also, next weekend we're going somewhere. I haven't mentioned that yet. You'll just have to wait and see, but I'm super excited. We won't be home all of next weekend. Because we're moving soon and my plan is to grow my hair back out, I got some biotin, so maybe that'll help my hair, nails, and skin not suck. Oh, they're tiny little purple pills. That's weird. You can't see that, but it's tiny and purple and cute. We got this 40-pack of Kool-Aid jammers for Calvin, which is probably a bit of an overkill considering we leave in less than 40 days. Spoiler alert!
I see one.
Oh, it's just a bunch of different boxes, so if we don't open up all of them, maybe they'll ship them. It is so fall time. Ah! Spice cider. Oh, putting that in the living room. We recently got Zeke a bottle of fish oil tablets, and I've been giving him 2 like once a day because I was told that it's supposed to help like with his bones and joints and muscle and all that jazz, and he kind of has some like hip issues sometimes, and I kind of worry about him that he's gonna have bad hips by the time he's like 5, because he's 3 years old now and he already will run himself to the point that he's limping, and it really makes me nervous. I was going to mention though that I've only been giving them to him for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe, and it seems to help because I throw the ball for him in the backyard quite a bit, and not once has he like limped the next day afterward. And that would usually be when we would throw the ball and he would run around and make himself sore and hurt and be limping around, and he hasn't done that since. That's a good sign. That's exciting. Maybe it's helping and that he won't need a hip transplant in a few years, because I can't afford that. It's 3:15 right now. I'm working on some videos and Travis is outside working on something, making a lot of noise, and Calvin is just sitting there watching him, and it's so cute because he wants to be right there. Whatever Travis is doing, he has to be right there watching or helping or talking him through whatever he's doing. He has to be there, and it's so cute. Are you helping Daddy?
No, I'm just like sitting here watching it.
Oh, just watching?
Yeah. I want to make it useful.
Are you gonna ask for a drink or are you gonna throw a fit?
I want soda.
What do you need to do then?
I just want soda.
So you need to say what?
Can I have a drink?
Sure. Small one. Give me it back!
Travis has been out back here cleaning stuff up and burning off some wood that we had laying around. And now our next goal is to pour out those flower boxes so that we can put them out on the curb, because you can't just put them out there full. And we already poured the other one around this tree, so we don't know what to do with this one. So we're thinking we're just gonna take it to the top of the hill and pour it around the trees up there. The tricky part will be getting it to the top of the hill. In the spirit of downsizing, Travis is cleaning off his workbench here and gonna put it out on the curb. You want our friends to watch? Go, go, go!
How am I not going?
Oh, it's kind of working.
Slipping out the back door. But it's not what you're made for, and there's nothing that is too late for. Out of the cold into my warm hand in the sun.
Calvin!
Sorry.
Calvin just snapped the hose off. Snap. Good thing I was done, turkey. This looks better. I have more room to play up here. This is what our porch is actually supposed to look like, except less paint, grease, oil stained. Now it echoes! It's getting dark, but Daddy and Calvin have a deal going that if Calvin cuts all the way through this piece of wood, Daddy will buy him any soda he wants.
Keep going. No, straight forward and straight back. See how you're twisting the blade? See how it's bent? You can't do it like that. You gotta pull straight back. Straight. You're almost there. Don't give up now, okay?
But
You already wasted too much energy.
I don't care if I go pee.
Go pee, yeah. Take a break. I never said you had a time limit. You just gotta do it. You gotta hurry.
Until I can get a soda?
Yeah. Cut through that. We'll go to the store and get you a soda right after. Just watch where you're cutting.
Starting to rain. You can try going from the other way now, so you're not going into the grass.
Almost there.
Go, go, go!
Ah!
Yes!
Nice.
Soda!
You did it!
Nice.
Now I get a soda!
Yeah, quit waving that around.
High five!
Nice
Good
job.
job.
Never gave up. That's good. Look, you cut through that whole thing.
Yes.
Nice job!
Now you want to throw it in the fire?
Yep. Calvin gets to pick out his very own soda because he cut through that piece of wood.
Yep.
Yeah,
Something to eat.
maybe. You know what used to be my favorite soda?
What?
Code Red. That used to be my favorite.
But
When I
I
drank
try
soda.
that.
You want to try that?
Yeah.
All right.
Ow.
Good choice. We got Calvin's drink and his snack and we had headed back to the house just for Travis to realize, I guess through message on Facebook, that there's an Eisa festival going on Gate 2 Street. So we headed this way. It's starting to like drizzle and stuff though, so it's probably gonna rain on us. But I wanted to mention where we were before it got super loud because nothing past this point is gonna be understood. It's gonna be way too loud. But it's probably gonna be our last one before we move, huh, Calvin?
Yeah.
So we had to go, huh? Oh look, there they are.
Weird.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
It is about 9:30 now and we are home. All over Island there's these weird looking like palm tree things that have things that look almost like pineapples, but they're not. They are really, really not. Travis, however, pulled one down and we're gonna cut it open to see what's inside, and I'm excited. Not at all what we were expecting. It's like a seed thing.
Definitely not cutting that open with this.
That did not work.
Feels like wet sawdust.
These are what they look like. Definitely not a pineapple.
Definitely not. A
Don't try to eat it. Now that we've had all that fun and my camera's about to die, for now that is that, and we will see you when we see you.
Bye.
Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966.